Hello, my name is Beck and welcome to a spoiler-free review of Saga by Brian K. Vaughan with illustrations by Fiona Staples. This is a sci-fi graphic novel and it's recommended and hyped up a lot, and I would definitely get on board with recommending it and hyping it up. Hence this video, because this is one of my all-time favourite graphic novel series. This is a fantasy cross sci-fi graphic novel and it follows our two main characters on the front. So both of them are from warring planets, and these two characters have actually fallen in love despite the war that's going on and had a child. And this little child named Hazel is the one who actually narrates this story, which is why I find it very unique and different. The story does focus a lot on love and the fragility of family, but it's also very brutal in its nature as well. So if you're the type of person that doesn't really like brutality and sexual explicitness in your graphic novels, then I don't know if this one will be for you, but this really doesn't hold anything back, and that's one of the reasons that I really adore it. I also find the characters in this really distinct and really cut out, so they stand out from the story, and the characters really push this story forward rather than the plot kind of happening to them and them being reactive instead of proactive. I also really like that the mother in this story is also a soldier, so she's very angry and very steadfast, and she also has such a significant potty mouth as well. There are also really interesting ghosts and aliens and creatures with television screen faces, and it's just a really eclectic mix of different types of characters and different worlds, and you get to explore all different kinds of places as well. But while I do sing my loves for this volume, I actually only gave this volume a 4 out of 5 stars, and it took me getting into and reading the second volume to really fall in love with this series. So if this volume doesn't blow you away, I definitely recommend sticking with it and giving it a try, because this does set up everything really neatly, and it kind of sets the tone of Saga as a whole with its crude language, with its explicitness, and just its brutal nature. And the way all of that is tied together with Hazel's narration makes it really existential in a really open way as well. And that only gets built on in each different volume. So currently there are 9 volumes out at the time of me filming this, and I have read all but the 9th volume, and I've pretty much given them all at least 4.5 to 5 star ratings. So this is definitely a series that I would encourage new people into picking up, because I had not really read much comics or graphic novels before this point. I had read a lot of manga, but that's kind of a different feel to what graphic novels are. Manga has its own genres and its own tropes, and so I find it very different from comic books. But yes, if you're searching for a graphic novel so you can finally dive in and try one, then I definitely recommend Saga. It also has the most beautiful art that I've ever seen. I love Fiona Staples. Her colouring is absolutely gorgeous, and every time a new volume comes out I get excited to read through it and find out the story, and then I go back and reread it and I read it slow just so I can see all of the details in her illustrations. So this graphic novel series is one of my favourites. I would definitely recommend it to you. If you haven't already picked it up, please give it a try. Do bear in mind that, like I said, it's not exactly a young adult novel, it's definitely of adult sci-fi and fantasy nature, so it does have explicit content in it, so do be warned before you pick this up. But yes, if you've read Saga, please let me know. I love this series so much and I would love to talk to you if you've read it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will catch you in my next one. Bye!